Welcome back to our second half. Everyone is refreshed. Our next piece is a dedication to Louis Armstrong and a medley of some of his famous tunes. We know that was a long one, but it had a lot of really great news. Okay, so this is kind of a neat part. This is something that I haven't had the opportunity to do in a while, but I'm so grateful to live and to work, wish I lived here, but work in a community where everyone is so supportive of what we do. And to make a band work the way that this one does, it goes far beyond just all of the amazing support that we get from the school. It also extends, of course, to our band parents, but first and foremost, students. So this is one of the hardest groups, hardest working groups of people that I've ever gotten to work with. And with that has come an ease in making this whole situation work the way that it has. And the end result is we get to produce some really great music. And occasionally I get an opportunity to go back to students who are working incredibly hard for this program. This year, I have the fortunate situation of having an intern. Someone who works with me on some of the blocks that are available, and doing so many of the tasks that it takes to keep this band running. From making sure that our 800-piece library is sorted, making sure that every one of the students has every single copy of every single page, every single part that we play, and just making that work. And I'm really delighted that I get to share this stage with this person, and I'm really excited to give them an opportunity to have take the helm. So for our next summer, we get to invite up our guest conductor and our band engineer this year. once again, I'd like to welcome Mr. Judy to the stage for our version of the program we titled Lakeland.
I apologize in advance if I mispronounce any names, but I'll do my best. Before I read the names out, I just, once again, put your hands together for these guys. Play with such confidence and such passion, it's beautiful. And I'd like to once again thank Mr. Testa. Couldn't be more proud. Okay, we'll now read out the names that I have in front of me of our veterans. When I read your name out, please stand. Mr. John Kaminsky, branch of the forces is the Army, and a friend remembered is Ed Marsh, Sr. Colonel Anthony Lanza, United States Marine Corps. His friend remembered is Donald Harris. Ed Leonard from the Navy. His friend remembered as William Davidson from the Marines. Somebody didn't fill their name in, but we'll mention the friend anyway. Somebody from the Army filled out, friend Tom Nelson. John Mazzaro from the Army. Charles J. Casamento, the Air Force. Mr. Gene Kelly, the U.S. Marine Corps. Mr. Kenneth Poulos from the Air Force. And remembering August Bukowski. Mr. Richard A. Hearns from the Air Force. Eugene Jennings from the Army, remembering Christopher Rankin from the Air Force. Jerry Del Sasso from the Navy, remembering Jerry May and Ronald Fidel. Joseph J. Walker, U.S. Army. Remembering Joseph J. Walker from World War II. Jeffrey Gilman, U.S. Army. Wayne Walker from the U.S. Air Force. Eugene Jennings, Army. Matthew Porter and Ron Porter, remember James Kiefer, United States Marine Corps. Robert J. Woodier, U.S. Navy, Vietnam. He remembers his father, Alfred Woodier. Art Kroll from the Air Force, remembering his father, Captain Julius Kroll. John Hines, Army 4th Infantry Division. Richard Petlowski, U.S. Navy. Matthew Kemp, U.S. Army Ranger, retired. And if I'm not mistaken, winner of the Purple Heart. Danny Fanveld, Navy. Glenn DiGilio, Army. Sergio Lebron, Marine Corps. Tim Brooks, Army. Remembering Alfred, Air Force. John Griffin, U.S. Army. Remembering Jim Egan. Dominic Cortellessa, U.S. Marines. Remembering Anthony Valentino. Mike Eccles, U.S. Marine Corps. David Ackley, to honor his dad, Fred Ackley, Marines. Robert Schultz, Army, remembering Frank Hooder. Robert Tennant, U.S. Navy and Vietnam veteran, remembering Father William H. Tennant from World War II. Maurice Rocket Oaks, U.S. Army, remembering Glenn Anderson, Rick Casanti, and Ted, and I remember him too, Luciani. Let's hear it for all of our veterans who have served this country. Thank you. One special note that was given to me before the VFW and the American Foreign Legion are looking for members, so please feel free to speak to some of the folks involved in that.
Before we share our last song with you, there are of course some thank yous that I think we missed if I don't mention now. Again, as I said before, I'm very, very, very lucky to be able to work with a community that is so supportive of the arts and that gives us these opportunities to give back. And so starting with our Board of Education as well as our administration, including Mr. Beatty, as well as our department supervisor, Rich Chansky, all of the teachers here at the school, Mr. Bill Grimes, who helps us make sure that all of our facilities are in order and ready for us to work with. Our band parents, who do so very much if we take all night to listen to the contributions that they make to allow for all of this to happen. And of course, my fantastic staff that I get to work with all the time, including Mr. Andrew Brummer, who's been tidying up the trombone section tonight. Another incredibly important part of our program and developing such a strong version of our own as well. Ms. Carrie Nelson, who is our choir director. guys.